Dude, it's 14 straight SEC losses now. Just how tough is this stretch been for you guys?
I mean, every loss is a tough loss. We prepare so hard, so we go out there on the Saturdays, not expecting to win, but just put forth effort and try to come up with the outcome. But 14 straight SEC losses is real frustrating, but we just got to keep putting our head down and keep grinding, and hopefully one of them will come up eventually.
As a leader, how do you help prepare younger guys for, kind of accepting these losses and moving on from them quickly?
I just tell them our experience when we was younger, because I think majority of the freshmen playing right now early, so I try to use me Sosa as an example as us playing as freshmen and try to keep them positive as much as I could, and tell them they're good. They probably is better than we was as freshmen, and the future's bright for them.
Third down defense in the third quarter, that was a big problem for you guys.
I just think that some guys, we was just out of position. I feel like we probably got a little winded in the second half and was getting pushed around. That was the problem at the end of the game right there, but that probably was the problem in the third quarter.
What do you think of Lynn Bowden? I mean, he's a great athlete, but he's a receiver, and he goes in there and plays great at quarterback.
We just make the right plays at the right moments. Like you said, he's a great athlete. He's a hell of a player. We knew what was going to be expected, especially with him at quarterback. We just didn't stop him, when it was needed.
Were you surprised you guys couldn't stop him and maybe couldn't force him to get into more passing situations?
Nah, I just think in the second half we just was letting them push us more than we was letting them in the first half. We was kind of I guess hyped and had a chip on our shoulder in the first half, and we was playing on their side of the line of scrimmage. But it turned, they made a couple big plays coming out of halftime, and the switch turned around.
You guys surprised you didn't try to force him to pass the ball more?
Well, I mean, we tried. Like you said, he's a great athlete. He got out in space. We was in coverage, and he just got out in space and made some guys miss and made a big plays.
The game started off so well. I mean, Rakeem scores on, I think, the second play, long run. And then you guys are up. You guys get a turnover. You're up 13-0. You're thinking, hey, this is going to be the game that stops the streak.
Yeah, I mean, we was feeling like that, but we've been up in a lot of games last year too. I was telling the guys once Rakeem had scored, just keep your composure. Some of them, standing on the benches and celebrating in the crowd. Just keep your composure. The game ain't over, especially in the SEC. It's a long game. Like we said, the game could turn at any point.
Scoota, what was the difference? Did they do anything that you guys weren't prepared for?
I just think in the second half they just outplayed us, especially in the front. We was just getting pushed around more than we was getting. We played on their side a line of scrimmage in the first half, and we did in the second half.
Tough to get them off the field?
I mean, I felt like we was winded at some times, but in the second half it got a little tough. But we knew it was going to be a dogfight.
I know you're on the defensive side of the ball, but does the switching back and forth the quarterback? How do you think that's affecting the team? Because Chad said he's going to have to reevaluate it, so really don't have.
I mean, we're not that much concerned about what's really going on offense, especially looking at it in a negative way, Bob. So, I mean, whoever Coach Morris put at quarterback, we just support the decision.
How you guys doing? How fragile is that locker room in there right now?
It's very fragile, especially after a loss. We work so hard, we prepare so hard, and when you lose on every Saturday and it's kind of repeating itself, and I just try to keep guys positive.
How do you keep going back to work with everything you guys have been?
I mean, this year, you could obviously see the big turnaround from year one to year two. Majority of our games are very close, so one of them is going to pop. Somebody just got to step up and make a play in the tough times.
Do you think the defense just wore down in the fourth quarter? Because you guys have played pretty solid, and then they got those two big drives to get the lead and then to put the game away.
I don't feel like we was all the way tired in the second half. I just feel like they just made enough big plays to turn the game around. That's all.
You played against a lot of great players. Where does he rank up? Is he better than you were expecting? Very tough to stop.
No, I mean, he's very tough to stop. Great athlete. We knew the things he was going to do. I wasn't surprised. I don't think we were surprised as a team. Like we say, he's a great athlete. He just made great plays.
There's a lot of criticism of Coach Chavis right now out there. What would you say to that?
I mean, Coach Chavis is doing his job. We just got to do our job and execute the plan. I feel like he always asks me as a leader, do I have anything suspicious about, in the game plan? I tell him no, because we practice so hard and prepare so hard during the week. And we try to go over the things like Bowden at quarterback, just to stop him. And great athlete, just make guys miss, and we don't execute, and that's the type of things that get you beat.
Are you confident you guys can get this turned around here in the second part of the season?
Yeah, like you said, we just got to keep fighting. We got our heads down. We know the odds ain't on our sides at all, so we like the underdogs every week. We just trying to go in there with a dogfight and try to just pull out the close ones.
And you got Auburn coming in, and they've just had an open date. I know Whitlow's injured, but they've got a lot of good players. How tough is that now to try to get this thing going against Auburn when they've had a week off?
We just got to get back like we do every week and look at this game, put this game behind us, and get ready for them.
How tough was it in that last drive, giving up? You got, if you shut them down, you win the game, and they go 75 and score.
It was very tough. Like I was trying to get the whole defense hyped up, just saying that I feel like as a defense, we don't want to. I'm tired of losing. When the game is in our hands, try to get those guys up, hyped up. But like I said, we just didn't make plays. We had the chance to stop them, we just didn't make them.
How difficult is this as a leader, trying to rally these
I
guys?
mean, it's emotional. It's very hard, but it prepares you in so many different ways, just for real life. So I just look at it as it's just blessings from God and just keep it moving in a positive way.